Good morning. It's December 5th of 2023, 7:16 a.m. in the morning. Oh, you can see all that. Why am I telling you that? Well, I've got problems, uh, several problems. Um, One is uh, Google Advent. Is it Advent? Wants me to, says that I don't have the information in that I need for that. So they can't monetize my videos or something. I don't understand why. But anyway, for the last few days, I've been sending them the information that they want. The bank information, so that, and I send it to them, and it's correct. It was correct the first time, and it's correct each time after. The information I'm sending them, is correct. I don't know why they're having So it takes about 3 days, and so when I send it to them, the first time, uh, it takes about 3 days before they uh, run what's necessary on their end to, uh, check the bank account. And so after 3 days, and it comes back, and then they, say, that's not correct or whatever. So that's gone on for about 6, about 9 days. Um, by the way, there was an update, a minor one, of Windows yesterday, I think. But I was having trouble before I did that update, so it's not the update. There's a problem with my computer, and my computer only cost $120. It's a Dell, refurbished. But there's a problem with it. It's been dependable, really, and it's running Windows 11. Um, but Now what is happening occasionally is I have two screens hooked up. And so occasionally one screen goes black. And sometimes both screens go black at the same time, but and it comes back right away. So there's something going on with that. And there's a few other little things that are all coming up at once. So I'm going to, I haven't thoroughly checked everything here, and I'll do that. Checked a little bit the cables to make sure they're plugged in, that kind of stuff. I have a Dell portable, not a Dell. Where is it? I don't even know where it is now. It's a laptop, and it has Chrome on it. The Chrome operating system. It doesn't have much memory, but I pay for a ton of. I don't know how many, what is it? Not online. What do they call it? The cloud. Yeah, I pay for. I'm paying for what Google's cloud storage. I'm paying for. I don't even know. I could do away with probably two of those and save a little bit of money. So anyway, for the Chrome uh, box, no, not a Chrome box, Chrome tablet, Um, it doesn't have a lot of storage, but I have storage, online. I mean, the cloud that I could use. But so I may hook that up, and if I can find it here someplace. I've been moving everything around, trying to make the room better organized. I've made some progress. So now the other thing that I could do, which I'm not wanting to do because this Dell $120 Dell computer has been working for me fine, but I've had a feeling, one, because it's actually been working for a while, and it's everything that's been tossed at it, it's handled. So one thing I could do is I could just format my computer here and put Linux on it, Ubuntu. Now Manicam that I use will not run on under Chrome. I mean, wouldn't run. Okay, I'm getting. Wouldn't run on Linux, so it wouldn't run on Ubuntu. But I could use OBS. It does run on whatever, but so really I don't have the money right now to purchase another computer, even a $120 computer. I don't have the money to to do that. This is December. I have to see the doctor, a couple of different doctors before okay, my screens both went blank. I mean, went dark. Now they popped back immediately. But this time they did it one whoops. Okay. This time, this monitor went black, totally black. This one followed a little bit after that. And they both came back at the same time. So, anyway, this Dell, the $120 computer, I could put Ubuntu on it. I could run OBS instead of Manicam. And maybe there's some other software on there that I could use. I've used Linux versions over the years. I used OS2, by the way. I loved it, actually, a long time ago. That was a great operating system. It's not just me, but there are people who, back then, were tech people, much more better tech people than I was or am, And they occasionally, and when they're talking about the old days or whatever, they bring up how great OS2 was, and it was. But anyway, I've run a bunch of different versions of Linux. And maybe this is the time to format this Dell computer and not try to do dual boot or whatever. The only problem I've ever had with Linux or versions of Linux or something, or my computers really, is when I was doing dual boot. I mean, it was really nice, great, to boot up, and hey, I'm going to go to Windows. Whoops, I'm going to go to, go to Linux. Going to go to Ubuntu or one of the others that I followed. There was some great versions of Linux. One that I paid for, I know you're not supposed to pay for Linux, right? I can't remember the name of it now. It's still around. And it was really great because it had a whole bunch of powerful code if you were doing stuff like I'm doing and a bunch of other people are doing. Oh, better bring back because I'm moving my hands around, trying to. What was it called? Oh God. The only one problem was, anyway, it came with software for free. Although I paid, of course, for the, where you could pay to help support them or whatever. And they threw in some extra stuff or something. But it came with software. It was for people like myself who were doing this sort of course. I'm not going into as deep as these other people are, But it had everything for video and audio, and all those were, extra packages in there. I mean, they came with it, but if you got their studio version or whatever they called it, you got it all. Now the problem with that, I got that in, and I got ordered it or not, got it in, and it was, I guess I could, okay, while I'm talking to you, I'll just go over here, and then I can drag this over, and I'm going to let versions of Linux. Okay. God, I forgot about Red Hat. That was a long time ago. But Ubuntu, I've run a lot. Let's see. Linux Mint, I like also. Let's see. Okay, 15 more, so let's see. Zorin, that's it. Zorin OS. Let me drag this over here. Let me drag this over here, I think. Nope, that didn't work. Let me drag this over here. Now I gotta find here and drag this over here. Nope, okay, right here. Drag this over here. Drag this up here. See it here. Okay. Oh, Red Hat. That was a long time ago. Red Hat, I didn't mess with that very long. Oh, OS2. Let's go over here. See what pops up here. Okay, this screen just went black. Okay, it's back. Okay, let me try this again. OS2. I mean Zorin. Oh, okay, here it is. I clicked on it, I guess. This screen just went black. That's back. Okay, I just... So Zorin is based on Ubuntu, of course. I'm looking at the screen here. Heavily customized to help users who are who are changing over from Windows or Let me click on this. Okay. What? What? What's that? Okay. Um, okay. So you have one like when you're installing Zorin, you can just get the regular, you know, or you can get you can add. You get the regular, Now you can add uh, all types of video stuff, and okay, and then you can add also all kinds of audio stuff, everything, and then something else, like it's three-tiered or whatever. So I ordered, just the basic to begin with, and then I got in the one that had stuff for video. Okay, this screen over here went black again, but it's back. But not this one now. They've done it in with each other, like they're coordinating to take over the world. Oh, okay. Now with Zorin, when I ordered the audio stuff, I should have known better though, because audio I just do the basic stuff, and also my hearing is I don't need anything fancy for audio because I can't. So, but when I ordered in all of the audio stuff, okay, so I installed it, and I couldn't even play. I couldn't even hear sound. I couldn't hear because you had to pick the right things, and it was massively confusing. And it was the same. Now I was able to do the video stuff. That I could figure that out, but the audio stuff I couldn't even figure. I couldn't even just hear anything with it because they had all that stuff in there, and they thought you had to be an audio. I guess they figured you were an audio engineer or something. So, but I liked Zorin really well. Other than that, so how long have I been talking? 17 minutes. Okay. Now I haven't gone through really, and I want to make sure everything. Of course, I haven't bumped anything or moved anything or whatever. But I want to check. I already checked the cables. Uh, and I know it's not the monitors, but it wouldn't matter. I've got 3 monitors at least in my closet. What I don't have is other computers other than the Dell, or other than I think it is a Dell, other than the one that has Chrome on it, and it's really limited in memory. But like I said, I don't really like using it, but I'm paying for the cloud. I'd rather just have massively big hard drive attached, or stuff like that. Guess that's because I'm an old timer. So just when I started, when I made up my mind that I wanted to go with Apple. Of course, I had a feeling, that was too good to be true, that this $120 refurbished computer was doing so great for me. I think I even mentioned, that I was worried about that I really didn't have a proper backup. So, anyway, I've got a lot of expense coming up too. So I really can't afford to buy another computer right now. And I'll get the Chromebook out of here, and set it up, because at least I could upload, video. But it's not really, and I don't want to put Chrome down, because Chrome is, okay, this screen went back again. Now it's not doing it over here on this one. Before it was sometimes doing it. Sometimes one would do like this, and then the other would do it in, hey, you're my buddy. We're fucking with Jim Howard here, so let's do them both at the same time. I guess um, I'll hook up the Chrome computer, but really, rather than I haven't used it very much. I got it. It was a good price, and I actually like the Chrome operating system, but I think I don't want to try dual boot. That's when I did that in the past. It worked great for a long time, and then eventually something would corrupt the code for the dual boot thing or whatever. Something would be installed, and I would do something wrong, maybe issue the wrong command or something, and then I would just have to format, and start over again. And then whatever version I was running, Linux I was running, I'd stop running it for a while. But if today, if I'm going to try to figure out what's going on here, and it comes a bad time. I just started, made up my mind I was going to start because I had one really successful. I mean, before, I had some videos of live streaming, but the one I just had a few days ago worked out really well. I had a couple of people who I could make controllers with the chat, and that relieved a problem that I had with it because it interfered with the way I wanted to do. Whoops! Here go back to this. Okay, where are we here? I think I'm not going to try to do dual boot on the poor Dell here. If I do something today, and it's probably going to be a mistake, format and put Ubuntu. I won't be able to use Manicam, but I'll still be able to make videos and upload them. I'm not sure about the streaming live. I think I probably have done that, but what I was wanting to do was let's see, go over here to go to Amazon. What I wanted to do was go to, and I really can't afford it right now. I've got cataract surgery coming up. I have 2 doctor's appointments before that, to make sure. Then right after January 1st, I'm going for cataract surgery in one eye, and then a week or 2 later, have cataract surgery done on the other eye. And I really can't afford to. I need to be spending money for and I'm going to need glasses. They said, pretty good. I'm not sure if we're going to look like one of the, oh, I can't show you, without going there. I'm not sure if I'm going to be one of these people that has glasses, this thick or something. So I put this on my wish list a while back, not very long ago. Put this on my wish list. And I looked at maybe I jinxed it or something by even thinking about it. Anyway, back to, I got a feeling that later today I'm going to be formatting this Dell and just have Linux on it. Now I'm not sure what's, well, first I've got to move everything out of the way here so I can get in here and see if I can just fix this problem. Anyway, wish me luck. I do like Manicam. I know a lot of people, because a whole bunch of people tell me, oh, you should use OBS. But Manicam it's kind of simple like me. I mean, and OBS isn't. And by the way, I've used, I've had people jump in and say, you should use OBS. I used OBS. When it first came out, I used it. I used it later on. I went back to it. I've used it. I've been back and forth between it, But Manicam is, the way it's designed is kind of, kind of simple. Let's see, what's that thing where people, what is it? Fiverr, that's it, Fiverr. You can go there and pay people to do what you need them to do, to make a banner for you, to make a audio, video, to make an audio thing for you. And I paid for, like I have one of those, what do you call them, apps, one on that are in the Windows Play Store or whatever, that you can have on your cell phone. And I paid somebody not very much money to fix it, set it up for me quite a while back. It's still there. And I use it. Now, where would I put it? I don't even know. Let me show it to you. Well, I don't need to show it to you because, I don't make any money from it. It just is something you can have on your Android or your Android or Apple or whatever thing that sends you to, pops up and it'll send you to 5 or 6 of my things. It'll send you to YouTube. It'll send you to, just, it's an app. Very simple. And the guy who did it or whatever didn't charge very much money. Anyway, I'm wondering if I should go to Fiverr and find somebody inexpensively. Well, I really can't afford that now either. Anyway, whoops. Let's see. Audio is working okay with this microphone. I used this microphone before. I've got a box, that's got the kit. And it's got a nice microphone. Well, I haven't hooked it up. Really haven't taken anything out of it. Anyway, later today, because I'm ready to do it now, I think. Well, I need to check and see what the problem with the if I can see where the video thing is happening. I mean, it happens so quickly that it's not really a problem, I guess. But I don't know. Anyway, I do want to go to Apple, and I watched about 5 videos on YouTube of people who are using it to make things for YouTube, and I think that's maybe the way I should go. But I'm going to have to wait till probably February before I can go that route, because I don't have the money for it really. And be kind of strange. I can remember a long time ago, I think that's even before, was that before? I think I had my Radio Shack Model 1. But I remember going into a couple of libraries and they had the Apple computer hooked up. And it was the one, I don't even think it had letters on the thing. It had little bars and things. And I never touched it. And never was interested in it, and became they called it, what was it, not IBM, what was it? It was, in the beginning days, it wasn't Microsoft, and then there was the rest of the computers, Radio Shack, Atari, all those kind of things. And I owned all those other kind of things except never an Apple. Anyway, I better go to work on this because it's going to drive me crazy. And I'm going to be worried that something's going to, and I'll have to dig out in case I mess up everything, at least I'll be able to log in if I can find my Chrome device. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.